Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw here from Milrow. Makes the catch. Still has some space inside the 35. Last stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Alert! Alert! Go!
On first down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. It's a Seattle touchdown! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
At the 46-yard
and it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's into the hands of Edwards. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On play action, here's Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 16.
Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Bronk gets a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Milroe from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense is flying around and making the play.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Milroe looking to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Williams from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Brings up 3rd.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. He fires a Dunze downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
1st and goal, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. One after converted from Batchley. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be back near the line to limit the game to a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. And I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Now here's Williams. Man, Loveland has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down. Here's Swift. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games of next week.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Check. Dragon 60.
Give now to the running back. stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Back to the well again. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Seahawks.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Headed out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
60 Bobcats. 60
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Vegas, Vegas.
Williams will look to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. Down to the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Badgley for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Seahawks 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Number 33.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds.
It's second.
They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Ready, set.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Throw here, 3rd down. Rolling left, buying some time. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Seahawks likely looking at a punt. Burnip on now to handle this punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And his job's done. And it is a job well done. That punt finds deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st down, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Williams. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right up the gut. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. They'll stick with the ground game here. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout.
It's a gain of 10.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st down.
1st down, ball at the 36.
19, 60, 79 Broncos.
And he could have a free play here. That one's cut on one sideline. And he goes out of bounds. So they come through on the free play and expect them to decline this penalty. So the deep shot connects on the free play. Brock made it really easy to decline that offsides flag. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down.
Ready, 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Here's Milroe to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime.
The kicker on for the extra point.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
Ties the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First down, Williams to throw. Chased out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call. But it's a big one in football, too. And those 3 should pay dividends.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
What is up?
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Go right side, hauled in by Komet. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10.
Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
Running behind center with Edwards. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Running it after the penalty. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Hey, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer.
Edwards has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Badgley for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 28, Seahawks 24. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Milrow now to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Come on, come on. Buffalo 18.
Milrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Okay,
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
18, 19, 18.
Back-to-back carries here. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
50, 70, 18, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now, Milrow. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
31. Bears 28. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Monunga. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. It's Edwards on the carry. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. On play action, Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10 now. Williams escapes the pocket. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
He's forced out of bounds.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the gun, Milrow. Getting out to his left. He just throws this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Cougar Knights, Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
19 Lions, cut 19, cut 19.
To the air, Milroe. On the move, headed right. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Williams on first down. That's more on the quick slant. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Bears first down.
Williams off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Seahawks return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle is made. Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock, and now a little chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often a dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers and takeaways, well, you're often in on the winning ledger more times than not.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Cougar 19.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 12-yard line.
He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
19.
Looking to throw. A lot of mess on the move here. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown,
The Seahawks go up by 12 in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one is launched downfield. And they pick him up again! Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to it. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Ready.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yard.